Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball is live. Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball Live is brought to you by Farmers Bank and Trust. With convenient locations, as well as online and mobile banking, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking. We would also like to thank these fine businesses for their support of the Camden Fairview Cardinal Baseball program. Arkansas Pulpwood, Calvary Baptist Church Student Ministry, Chambers Logging Incorporated, Elliott Alignment, Farmers Bank and Trust, Bridgeport Forestry Services LLC, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor, the Lewis Clinic, Morrison's Pharmacy, Reynolds Construction, and Simple Accounting Services. Now let's head to the Farmers Bank and Trust mobile booth for the Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live pregame show.
And good afternoon. Welcome to Monticello on the opening day of high school baseball. We're glad you're with us here on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live. Getting a little bit late start. Actually, we're starting almost on time. They started the game about 7-8 minutes early, and so we are already through a half inning. The Cardinals were able to get a runner over to third base, but could not get him in, so it went 0 runs, no runs on no hits, 1 error, 1 left on base as well. And we now go to the bottom half of the first. Monticello coming to the plate, and the Cardinals out for the start of the season. We're so glad you're with us. Sorry for a little bit of delay. We've got some first game jitters or whatever you want to call it. Just trying to get things working. And right now things are working to a point. We've got our home field, our center field camera. Looks like it's working. And if it can battle the sunshine just like the center fielder has to do, then we will be doing okay. Jonathan Wolf with you alongside Bill Lewis and Jason Wolf, and it is the start of the 2023 baseball season here for the Camden Fairview Cardinals. On the mound for the Cardinals, the starting pitcher is the sophomore Dason Connolly. Dason takes the mound to start things off for the Cardinals. We'll get their set here in just a minute. I haven't even had the opportunity to set up my book or anything, so we're kind of running blind. But we'll do the best we can. First pitch was fouled off by the leadoff batter, and if I can find my phone, well, I don't even worry about my phone. It's got the pictures, but it's also got the internet, so we got to not touch it at the moment. 1 ball, 1 strike to the leadoff batter, number 7. He fouls another one off. It's now 1-2. So the Cardinals starting 2 strike, 1-2. Yeah, is that working? By the way, you don't have your score bug up. It's not working. We'll get that adjusted in a minute. Take it back off. Connolly with a 1-2 pitch to the leadoff man. It goes high. Throwing to his battery mate, the senior Carson McKinney, former All-Stater, and definitely looking for a big season his senior year, leading this team. Carson behind the plate. He's been there since he was a freshman, and definitely one of these team leaders. Next pitch, driven out towards left field. On the move is Dylan Wendling. He's there in left field, makes the catch. And that's out number 1, just a little old can of corn, as they call it. So Dylan Wendling, another senior, he's out in left field, a place he has not played much of over the last 3 years. But Coach Keith, Troy Keith of the Cardinals, trying to find his position players. And we've got some sophomores, juniors, and some seniors on the field. That's high pop fly out towards center field. And the center fielder, Martavius Thomas, he comes in, makes the catch, battling the sun, and that is out number 2. So a good job right there by Connolly, get him to swing. Kind of hit it off the handle of the bat, it looked like, and that ball was popped up. So out in the outfield, we've mentioned Dylan Wendling, senior, out in left field. Center field is the senior, Martavius Thomas. Pitch low to the number 3 batter. We'll try to get their order in a minute. Out in right field is a freshman, Jaden Bryant. He is manning right field. Good-looking pitch and a nice frame by Carson McKinney to bring the count even, 1-1. So Jaden Bryant out in right field. Here's the next one. A little off-speed pitch, falls in the dirt for a ball. Over at third base, the hot corner, it's a Bradshaw, but it's not the one we saw last year. This is the younger one. There's a ball hit out to right field. That might get down and be trouble. It is. It does plug in the mud, though. Bryant over to get it, throws it into the cutoff man, and we have a stand-up double for the number 3 batter for the Billies. That ball, good piece of hitting driven down the right field line. Bryant had no chance to catch the ball. He hustled to it, made the throw in. But no, Buck, over at third base is Max Bradshaw. He has earned himself a spot in this starting lineup. If there's a player on this team that plays hard, it is Max Bradshaw. He'll give you everything he's got. He's not the biggest fella on the field, but by gosh, he'll make it look like he is. Pitch to the cleanup batter is in the dirt. A good block by McKinney. And that is a ball. At shortstop is the other Bradshaw, Jackson Bradshaw. He's playing the number 6 spot in the field. He's got a lot of experience. Played mostly third base last year, but he's played plenty of shortstop throughout his high school and youth career. Pitch there was a strike to number 23. Man at second base. 2 outs here. We're in the bottom of the first, 0-0 score. This non-conference matchup against the Billies. Another pitch in the dirt. That's ball number 2. Over at second base, Grant Jeffis, the junior, one of the 2 juniors that remain on this team. He is playing second base, played it last year, did a great job, just improved throughout the year. Hoping that he's hoping his bat's a little bit stronger than it was last year. There's a ball laced into right field. It's picked up by Bryant. He's coming home with it. No cutoff. The throw just a little bit late, and the runner is safe. A good hard throw by the freshman Bryant, but just not in time. And the Billies strike first with a runner crossing here in the bottom of the first inning. Good piece of hitting. That's 2 times in the last 2 batters. These Billies have just gone opposite field. They've not tried to do too much with it. They found the hole either out by the line or right there between first and second base. So that's the 5th batter of the inning. 1-0, Monticello leads. And a runner at first base, Conley. From the stretch, he looks in. Now he's waiting. The umpire's asking for something. Not sure what he was asking for. Now we're set and ready to go. It's a little outside. Ball 1. Over at first base for the Cardinals. The other junior, that's Landon Morgan. Landon is playing a position he knows well, has played it many, many years. From little ball to middle ball to now high school ball. Ball runner going, ball back up the middle. Good play by Conley. He tosses it to Morgan, and that is out number 3. The Billies do strike, though. A couple of hits, 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We go to the bottom, or rather to the top of the second inning. The Billies lead 1-0. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Dawson the third a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to fill dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
Second inning action here for the Cardinals. Jackson Bradshaw to the plate. He swings through the pitch. Strike 1. The pitcher is Easton Bird. Easton Bird is the pitcher for Monticello. We're getting close, I guess, of getting set up. There's a breaking pitch. Stays inside Bradshaw turned. Didn't quite get to him, though. He was willing to wear it. On deck is Landon Morgan. Here's the next pitch from Bird. Swing, and Bradshaw's late. Early season hitting can be a challenge. There's a strikeout at the knees by Bird. And that will sit Bradshaw here in the second inning, 1 out. Bringing up Landon Morgan. I don't even have any stats. Well, I tell you what, this is the practice game. Thursday will be the real game. I don't even have my stats. I don't have nothing handy, but that's all right. Here's the next pitch from Bird. A little bit early. That ball was up around the letters, and Morgan fouled it down third base line. So this game, as mentioned earlier, if you're just joining us, this game, a non-conference game, though Monticello is a very familiar foe. We have played them in conference for several years. Last year, Monticello, if memory serves, Monticello won the conference, and they beat us twice in 2 tough games. Their star pitcher no longer here. He has gone on to college and trying to further his career, Mr. Breedlove. There's a pitch for a strike right at the knees. Morgan looking all the way. That one's across at the knees as well, and strike number 3. Cardinals doing a little bit of watching there. From my angle, and I'm not getting to watch the center field cam much, but from my angle, those pitches look pretty good. Our camera from center field is a little bit skewed. We had to move it over just a hair, but it is giving you a good view. Here's the pitch. That one's high, and this is the sophomore, Ben McKinney. He is the DH today, I guess. He is DHing for whom? We'll find out. Swing and a miss. Cardinals making Bird look very, very good right now. There's another one, swing and a miss. Cardinals just aren't seeing the ball here. He's throwing right down the middle for the most part. He's digging in his glove now. Let's see if he comes with something off speed. He tries it, it's up, and it's driven out to center field for a base hit. Ben McKinney gets the first hit of the season for the Cardinals. And a good piece of hitting. He kept his hands back, watching the breaking ball that just never would break, stayed up around the letters, and McKinney kept his hands up there, drove it right over the second baseman into right center field. And the Cardinals have some life here in the second inning with 2 outs. Brings up the talented freshman, Jaden Bryant. He digs in for his first high school at bat, and he pops it up out to center field. Now, this could be a tough play. He's under it, the center fielder is, and makes the catch. That sunshine's rough, but that was a good job. He's played here before, he says. So we'll take a break and come back to the bottom of the second inning. It is 1-0 Monticello. Stay tuned. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Bottom of the second inning, Monticello comes up. Easton Bird, the pitcher for Monticello, he comes up, swings at the first one he sees. It's driven out to center field. An easy catch for Martavius Thomas, out number 1. Brooks Bowman, the announcer says, comes to the plate, lefty. He watches a strike. So Conley started last year, played some in a good bit in right field, but also played at pitched on the mound for a good portion of the season. Did a good job as a freshman. A lot of potential in this young man. And he gets the nod today for the Cardinals. They're going to need Conley to play a big role on the mound. Cardinals pitching depth-wise, maybe more arms, but of course they lost the oh-so-reliable and talented Robertson. Line drive out to right field, and Jaden Bryant played it beautifully. That ball in the sun. Bryant used his glove, kept it up there long enough to find it, and made a great catch for out number 2. Yeah, Logan Robertson graduated, went on to college, and boy, he had some innings last year. Once we get our stats up, that ball hits the jersey of the batter, number 10, so that will give a runner to the Billies. They'll have a courtesy runner, number 26. Yeah, I don't know how many innings that, I don't remember how many innings that Logan had last year, but it was a lot. And so the Cardinals have to make that up. Conley will play a role in that. Jackson Bradshaw will pitch some. Freshman Bryant will pitch some. They've got Ben McKinney. Carson will probably pitch some. And several other of these young men will take their turns on the mound. And we'll have to do some Coach will have a challenge for sure, trying to navigate his pitchers, keeping their pitch count slow and being able to use them. Runner is going. McKinney's throw down. Oh, man, just about had him. Went under the glove of Jeffers. Good stop by Bradshaw to keep it on the infield. That throw was right there. I don't know if maybe Jeffers was a little bit late getting there. It was a good jump by the runner. But he's safe. And so with 2 outs, the Billies have a runner in scoring position. There's a bunt. It's going to drop. Third base side. Throw is not in time. Conley had to make that play. Bradshaw, Max did not charge there, trying to be there in case Conley could make a throw on the runner. Couldn't do it, so now runner's at the corners with 2 outs. And there's another Brooks, but I didn't catch his last name. What was his last name? Talking to some Monticello guys. They only have 2 seniors this year. A lot of young guys. Cardinals the same way. Lefty here at the plate. McKinney sets up on the outside. Pitch coming. Runner going. No, pulls back. Kind of a little pitch out there for the Cardinals. Yeah, that angle doesn't help us in his location necessarily, but it does give us a good look. Pitch coming. In the dirt. Good stop right there. Something so valuable McKinney offers. He is solid behind the plate. If he can get his bat going, he will be a good high school player here for the Cardinals in 2023. Ball driven out to right center field. It's going to be a tough play. Martavius is over. He makes the play in the gap, and the Cardinals get out of it unscathed. Leave 2 runners, no runs scored. 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left on base. We will come back for the 3rd inning. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. The Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call today at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Bragg trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and
It is the third inning, and Dylan Windling wears one on the left shoulder from the pitcher Bird. And so the Cardinals have a leadoff runner here in the third. Glad to have you with us here on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball live on YouTube. We're glad to be able to bring you this game. Look forward to bringing you most every game for the Cardinals. There's a couple that we may end up missing for some other prior engagements. But we're here today. There's a breaking pitch, falls in, slow breaking pitch to the leadoff batter, Dason Connolly. Conley tries to lay down a bunt, foul. So Bird on the mound for his third inning of work for Monticello. Dylan Windling on first. He got on by getting hit. Cardinals gotten a couple of hits in this ball game. Had a runner at third in the first inning, couldn't get him across. Monticello, they were able to, on a couple of hits, get a runner in. So 1-2 count to Conley. Breaking ball. He held his hands back, drives it out to left center field. That ball is going to be caught, though, by the left fielder. And that is out number one. Conley almost down to a knee when he hit that ball. He kind of gotten out in front, but he kept his hands back, was able to do something with it. Batting now is Grant Jeffers coming to the plate. He struck out in the first inning. Windling over at first. That pitch is way high. Bird looking in, sunshine across his face. Some shadows between him and the mound. Pitch in the dirt, and Jeff is way out in front of that one. Next pitch, swing. And a miss. Now it's a 1-2 count. I tell you what, sitting here watching this pitcher pitch, I know he's not Breedlove from last year, but man, it's kind of the same MO. He's not overpowering, he's just throwing strikes. There's a pitch in the dirt as I speak. But he's just throwing strikes, and we're just not connecting.
Absolutely.
Hey, Bill Lewis, how are you, sir?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
Glad to be here, too. I'm trying to find the game changer. Way to hold your hands back, Jeffers, as that one goes in the dirt outside. Missing a few guys in the booth today. The Farmers Bank and Trust broadcast booth. We are missing Jake Morgan. There's a pitch right down the middle. Strike number 3.
Got him.
And Jake's not with us today, but he hopefully be with us later this week as we go to Texarkana. And Mr. O'Hara West is out today as well. He'll be with us some this season. That brings up Martavius Thomas.
Can't hear you.
Turn your ears up.
Oh, there we go.
That pitch was a ball. There's a pitch in the dirt. Wendling's over at first base. He's been there since he got hit by the first pitch in the inning. Hasn't been able to be moved. It's a 2-0 count to Thomas. Big cut, and he thinks, and I believe it, he just missed one right there, boys.
Yeah.
He found that one straight back, but he just got underneath it. It was a good-looking swing. All right, now we got some stats. Cardinals, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. Monticello with 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. That one in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. Catcher is Tristan White. You know what I gotta have? I gotta have them reading glasses.
Uh-oh.
I'm sitting here trying to figure out why I can't find his names because I can't see it. All right, so Easton Bird with a 3-1 count, 2 outs here. That one's high, and Thomas will walk. So with 2 outs, the Cardinals will get a runner in scoring position, trailing by 1 here in the top of the 3rd inning. Still don't have our scoreboard up. We'll try to get that in a minute, some connection issues. But that brings up the cleanup man, Carson McKinney. He is 0 for 1. But he has a chance to get this game tied, or the lead, or just keep the inning going, 1 of the 3. That's what we want. Bird out of the stretch, comes home, throws a soft breaking ball that hits McKinney on the left forearm. I don't know if I can see. Let me see if I can pull this up. The coach for Monticello going out to take a visit. Now that the bases are loaded, Jackson Bradshaw coming to the plate.
It's the same coach from last year.
It is. He's been here for several years. He's led a good team. And well, I tell you what, I don't think you were with us 2 years ago, Bill, but 2 years ago we split with Monticello, won our home game, but then they turned around and beat us. We ended up winning the conference. But you could see Monticello was really building a little something that year, 2 years ago. And he has fired this team up. And if you remember last year, I'm pretty sure you were here.
I was.
Boy, this team, they
were on fire.
On fire.
Right.
That's a great way to put it. And they played great, won the conference. If my memory serves, I'll have to double check that. And went on into the playoffs. But I don't know if y'all can hear them. They're below us, but they are rowdy. They talk to each other. A very spirited team. But hey, a base hit right here will quiet that a good bit. If we can get Wendling across to tie it, maybe some more to come on in. So the senior Bradshaw, he swings, pops one out to center field. That ball is going to be caught by the center fielder, and that will end the threat. The Cardinals leave the bases loaded, though. No runs across. It's 1-0 Monticello. We go to the bottom of the third. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Elliott Alignment Incorporated, a second-generation owned business, is a proud sponsor of the Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball program. Located at 1258 Cash Road in Camden, Elliott Alignment offers the best brake jobs around. Rotors are turned with every brake job to ensure quiet brakes every time. Elliott Alignment also offers all front-end part repairs, including shocks, struts, ball joints, and more, and all completed with a camera precision alignment to ensure the longevity of your tires. Give them a call at 870-836-8614 or stop by at 1258 Cash Road in Camden. Elliott Alignment, where your word and a handshake still means something.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
Back in Monticello, Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. We are in the bottom of the third inning. Cardinals trail 1-0. Gave up a run in the first. And we are here. Jonathan Wolf, Bill Lewis, and Jason Wolf. Warren Pennington, the number 2 batter for Monticello at the plate. He's 0 for 1 this afternoon. Takes a strike from the pitcher Conley. Dason has pitched 2 innings. That one's a little low. Giving up 3 hits, 1 run. Oh, it was earned. No walks, no strikeouts. There's a foul ball. Looked like he was golfing there. So I was trying to think. You know, McKinney got hit a while ago. I was telling you, he gets hit a lot. Last year, he got hit 10 times, led the team. Hit by pitch. Now, the year before that, that honor would have gone to, there's a ball smoked down the third base line, past Bradshaw. Wendling comes up with it. He's getting it into second base, but offline. If he had had that on line, he would have gotten Mr. Pennington. Did I say Pennington? Is that right?
I think so.
Yeah, that is correct. Gunnar Branch wore the hat of most hit by pitches, and I want to say it might have been 20. I mean, it was crazy. It's like he got it. It was one game I think he got hit 3 or 4 times. So a leadoff double for Monticello gets them in business as Brendan Brown comes up. He's got a hit. He scored the run. That pitch is a little high from Conley. Half-hearted swing. He thought he was going to get hit, but he went around, and so it will be a strike. One count now. We are in the third. Cardinals trying to keep this a 1-run game. There's a ball hit out towards the second baseman, right over his head. It's going to fall. Pennington is going to stop at third base as Martavius got in quickly. But it's back-to-back hits. That one just a little squibber off the handle over the head of the second baseman, Jeffis. And so now Monticello in business with runners at the corners. There's a ball driven out to left field. Wendling giving chase. Going back now. Thomas comes over, calls him off, makes the catch, gets the throw in, but instead of going to his cutoff man, he went towards home, and so the runner at first base, Brown, gets over to second on the tag up. It's one of those plays you really would like to keep that runner at first. You keep the double play in order. Now he's in scoring position. 2-0 the score as Pennington comes across. And so now, with one out, runner at second, the batter is Blaine Hayden.
Good pitch.
One count. One out, runner at second. Here's the pitch. Ball's hit right back up the middle. Good play by Bradshaw. Cross to Morgan for the out. It's 2 outs here. Brown does make it over to third base. Jackson, nice play to his left. Throw was a little bit up the line to Morgan. He had to move up to catch it and make the tag. Now Easton Bird comes up trying to help himself out with 2 outs and runner at third base. First pitch he sees is a strike. Bird 0 for 1. Pitch outside. Strike on the outside corner. Bird didn't like it, but it is a strike. He flied out in his last at bat to Thomas in center field on the first pitch he saw. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Conley gets the first strikeout of the season for the Cardinals, leaves a runner stranded. But Monticello, they do get a run across. They get a run across in this inning to take it to 2-0. Run on, I believe it was 2 hits. No errors, 1 left on base. We'll go to the top of the 4th inning. Cardinals trail by 2. Stay tuned. We'll bring it to you here on YouTube. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live.
Trust. We know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Late night.
Here's a ball hit out to left field. The left fielder retreating back towards the fence from a ball hit by the first baseman, Landon Morgan, but it is caught for out number 1.
That was a great hit there by Morgan.
Hard shot. Couldn't quite get enough of it to get it out of here, and so it's 1 out. Pitch in the dirt, ball 1 from Bird. Bird, he has gone the distance so far for Monticello. 5 strikeouts. There's a pitch a little inside.
That was a close one.
To Ben McKinney. McKinney, he is 1 for 1, the only hit for the Cardinals. Got that back in the second. Watches a strike there at the knees. Maybe just a little below, but a good pitch.
Yeah.
Just, hey, got to be ready to swing. That one's right there. There's no doubt about that one. Good-looking pitch from Bird. And so now McKinney has lit Bird even the count 2-2. Bird back to work. That one's a little bit low. Oh, now that one I won't give to him. That one was a little bit low, but admittedly, the umpires pretty much called all of them down there, so it's one of those tough ones. You have to be ready.
Yeah, it's definitely been consistent this game. No wild calls.
It brings up Jaden Bryant. He flew out to center fielder back in the second inning. He watches one in the dirt. And a lot of potential in this young man. He'll, like I said, he'll be on the mound some for the Cardinals this year. And pitch a little low, 2-0 count. So the Cardinals start the season here in Monticello, non-conference game. This is kind of a, I don't know, this is my own diagnosis of it, but the Cardinals in Monticello have played some really good, tough baseball games the last 2 years. They're not in conference this year. This is kind of a, hey, we're going to play one more.
Yeah, almost a semi-rivalry type game.
It kind of has a little feel.
Yeah.
That pitch is a strike, 3-1 count now. Cardinals will travel Thursday to Texarkana, play in the border battle over at Texas High. Ball driven foul, out of play, roof of the big middle building over there. But Cardinals played down in Texas last year against several teams from Texas and went 2-2 in that tournament. There's a pitch high, and Bryant works a walk. So a 2-out walk here brings up the senior Dylan Windling. He's not had an official at bat. He walked. No, he got hit by a pitch, excuse me. Yeah, the Cardinals will play 2 games Thursday. I believe they're 2:30 and 5:30 or something to that nature. Then we'll turn around and play a game on Friday at 7:30. And then we have a game on Saturday. That game on Saturday will not be broadcast. But we should have the Thursday and Friday games for you. Lead for Bryant. Bird brings one in, and Windling, man, looks like he's just out in front. Looks like we're just, I don't know what we're doing. Not hitting the ball is what we're doing. That pitch is right down the middle, and Windling just missed it. Bryant back to the bag.
Just kind of went through the motions on that last swing.
Well, the first baseman wants to have a little talk with his pitcher. First baseman Pennington.
That's the second ball that he's thrown down over there. It's been just a little bit high. Missed one earlier and let Thomas advance all the way to third. And it was top of the first inning. We weren't on the broadcast yet.
There's a pitch just out of the zone. 1-1 count. First baseman Pennington lefty, so he is got a little bit of an advantage on the throw over, as he don't have quite as far to take his glove. Bryant, not a very big lead. There's a breaking ball, just a little bit low. It was a good-looking pitch, but was going to fall out of the zone, and Windling did a great job of laying off of it. Now it's a 2-1 count. Very favorable position here. This Bird's going to want to come with something here across the plate. There it was. It's a strike, but it gets away from the catcher, and now Bryant moves up 90 feet. But there it was. That was that pitch. You get a 2-1 count with 2 outs, a runner at first base. Bird's going to come with something, and you got to be ready. And that one was right there. I don't know how the catcher missed it because he didn't really have to move his glove. Could have been anticipating something to happen there. So now it's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Cardinals down by 2. And Windling digging in. Windling fouls one back and out of play.
He wanted that one.
So we'll do it again. So glad you're with us here on this Monday afternoon, start of the 2023 baseball season for the Cardinals. Breaking pitch, Windling out in front, was able to get a piece of it.
Way to stay alive up there at the plate.
Cardinals just trying to get some things going offensively. They've struggled against Bird. 6 strikeouts on the day for the Cardinals. There's a foul ball. Bird is up to 65, 66 pitches now. And a lot of birds crossing the field outside. A whole bunch of them coming from. Goodness gracious. We had a flyover at the national anthem. We would have hopefully had been on air, but I think it was a crop duster, but it was still a flyover. Another foul ball. Windling hanging tough.
Fight and stay alive.
My goodness, my goodness.
That's one big flock of birds.
I don't know if you can get a camera on that? I don't know if that camera would show that or not.
Try maybe the right field camera. Oh, yeah.
Come on back. Let's do it. I'm telling you now. That's something. All right, 2-2. Here it comes. Bird having a fight in this one. That one's high. Good eye right there. Starting to see Bird leave some pitches up. In this at bat, he's left several right there at the top of the zone. Windling's fouled him off. That time he missed a little bit higher. And Windling left it up there. It's now 3-2. That one's in the dirt. Windling works a walk.
Way to stay alive.
Bird's starting to look like he's getting a little bit tired, and the Cardinals need to take advantage if they leave him out there. It looks like he might be making a change. He's calling his infield in. We'll see what happens. While he does that, we want to thank all the people who are supporting these Cardinals. Thank Farmers Bank and Trust for being making this live stream happen. Big supporters of Camden Fairview, sports, education, and all. Farmers Bank and Trust. Got several branches in Camden, along with some of those fancy little ATMs where you talk to somebody that's somewhere else. But they work pretty dang good. They got the mobile app. They got all sorts of things. They got locations all throughout South Arkansas, even into, I think, Texas and Louisiana maybe. Not real sure on that. But also thank all the others that home run and grand slam donors to the Booster Club. All those funds go to help these boys out. Helps feed them on trips, helps them with equipment. All the things they need to make this season happen. We really do appreciate you. And you hear those in our midstream adds. There's a swing, a big cut by Dason Conley.
Just a little below that ball.
Strike one. It's a warm February 27th. But it's good to be playing baseball. Bird with an 0-1 pitch to Conley. Ball hit to the third baseman. He fields it, throws over to second, and the out is made. And that gets Monticello out of the jam. Cardinals leave a couple on, can't get one across. It's 2-0. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Stay tuned, more baseball to come. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live.
When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations, and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff at Morrison's and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-thru at both locations. Can't get out? Morrison's can deliver. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drop by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Washita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball. Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. The Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call today at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic.
Leading off the bottom of the fourth for the Billies, number 12, Brooks Bowman.
Back in the top of the fifth. Connolly still on the mound. Don't have a roster. It's 1-2, number 12 batter for Monticello. That pitch from Dason just a little bit high. Connolly into the windup. Pitch. Gonna be hit over here. Foul. Close one just kind of danced along the line over here on first base. Pitch from Dason. That one again gonna be just a little bit high. Kind of a breaking pitch. Trying to get down in the zone, just leaving it up there a little bit. That one going to be hit high and in the right center. Bryant will get under it for the catch, and that is the first out at the top of the fifth inning. Great move over there by the freshman Bryant to get to that ball and to get under it. That'll bring up the Billies number 26. That's a pinch hitter. 26 pinch hitting for the Billies. Really beautiful afternoon this afternoon. Great afternoon to play some baseball. A little bit warm for February, but we're glad to be here. Connolly. Be a great pitch. Next pitch from Connolly can be swung on and hit high over here. A pop fly into right field. Jeffis will try to make a move on that ball. Won't get there in time. That ball will get down, but the runner will stay at first. So now with one out, we have a runner on first for Monticello. That'll bring up number 6. Caleb Romero from Monticello. Connolly into the windup. Pitch. Going to be a bunt attempt. Carson's going to throw that one down to second, but the ball won't get there in time. And so the pinch hitter, number 26 from earlier, is going to steal second. But that will leave the batter 0-1. Next pitch from Connolly. Good pitch. Going to get in there for a strike. Strike 2. 2 out, or 1 out. 2 strikes. Man on second base. Connolly back into the windup. Pitch comes. Swung on and missed. Going to drop the ball. Is going to tag him out, though. That will make it 2 outs with the man on second.
Good piece of pitching right there by Dayson. Got him to chase. Good job by McKinney. That's one thing you got to be able to do is trust your catcher. If you're going to throw pitches like that, they're going to drive in the dirt. You got to trust the guy behind the plate's going to catch it, make that play, and tag him out. You did that very thing.
Absolutely. That ball going to be fouled off. High left is going to get outside of the field. Good pitch. Good effort there by the hitter. Connolly goes back into the windup. The pitch now going to be a little bit outside for ball 1. 1-1 count with 2 outs. Man on second base. Next pitch from Connolly going to be a good pitch. Going to catch him swinging. 2 strikes on this one. Good looking pitch there from Connolly. That pitch looked pretty good, just a little bit high maybe. 2-2. Connolly with the pitch. That one going to be hit straight back up at him. Good effort there. Oh.
I tell you what. Conley had tried to barehand the ball. It went to his right as he was falling off to the left. He turned and tried to barehand it. Couldn't make the play. Jackson Bradshaw made a dive behind the bag and couldn't get it. So Martavius comes up, and the runner that was going from second, he had ideas he was going to come home.
Yeah.
And while he probably would have made it because the throw was offline, the throw would have beat him by plenty, except it just wasn't at the plate. Runner stays at third, so now runners at second and third with 2 outs.
That ball hit straight down the first base line. Morgan's going to miss that one a little bit. Jeffis gets behind it, throw home a little bit off, but Bradshaw will get the out after a great play there by McKinney to get the ball back over to second base. That will put away the top of the 5th inning. We're going to go to a commercial break.
Put the bottom of the 4th inning
Bottom of
away,
the
and
fourth
3
inning away,
runs
my bad.
crossed. So now it's 5-0. The Cardinals got some work to do with 3 innings remaining. Stay tuned. We got more baseball coming up here on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball.
Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is your one-stop shop for all your tractor, mower, ATV, or trailer needs. Located at 2045A, California in Camden, they have a wide selection of equipment to choose from. Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor is an authorized Kubota dealer carrying a full line of Kubota lawnmowers and tractors. And if you need an implement for your tractor or a trailer to carry it, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor carries Bush Hog brand implements and Texas Brag trailers. Jimmy's also carries Kawasaki ATVs. Go by and see Snooky and the crew at Jimmy's Cycle and... Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG.
4-0. Oh, we weren't done.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that out left.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that. It's 4-0, the Cardinals trail. I said 5 a moment ago, but only 2 crossed. Cardinals struggled a little bit on defense there in that top half or the bottom half of the 4th inning. There's a high fastball from Birdie. Comes out throwing a little gas right there.
Yeah, that was a hard swing by Jefferson trying to catch up with that ball.
That pitch was up shoulder high. Here's another pitch. That's inside.
Just me, or is he putting a little bit more heat on it than he has in the past couple innings?
Looks a little bit to me, too. There's a pitch for a strike. We watch a lot of pitches, I will say that.
Yeah.
I've not seen any. Now, again, we've been dealing with a lot of other things, but I've not seen any just tremendous breaking pitch, anything that's just knee buckling. He's had a couple of guys out front, but I mean, he's pretty much just thrown right there around the zone.
Just really consistent pitching.
Right, and the Cardinals struggling to hit it.
Swinging.
Swing and a miss. And Monticello looks like the Bad News Bears for a change. Trying to throw the ball around, and they throw it to left field. Martavius Thomas comes to the plate. Thomas try to get something going here for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1, has walked. Stranded at third base back in the 1st inning. Now he's going to try to do something for the Cardinals with 1 out. That's a high fastball. 4-0, Monticello leads.
No pitching changes for the team. Another one.
There's another one a little bit high.
Right there by chest high.
No, you're right.
Of the zone.
Bird started. He's at around 76, 77 pitches through 4 1/3. He has struck out 6, walked 3. Big cut by Thomas. That's a good pitch to do it on. I mean, it's a 2-0 count. You're expecting something there in the zone. And Thomas, he just couldn't connect on that one. But, hey, you know it's coming.
Well,
At least you feel like it's coming. If you see it, hit it. But couldn't connect there. Now it's a 2-1 count. Still got a favorable count. And makes another big cut, but fouls it out of play.
Man, just a little bit below that one. If he caught a piece of that, it'd really get to moving.
Only 1 hit for the Cardinals. That was McKinney back in the 2nd, Ben McKinney. Conley, on the other hand, has given up 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts, no walks. That's a good sign. We like seeing no walks.
Oh, yeah.
Pitches in the dirt, brings the count full to the number 3 batter, Martavius Thomas. Carson McKinney on deck. And should he reach, Jackson Bradshaw is in the hole. Here we go. That pitch a little bit.
Woo. Oh, man.
My goodness.
Wow, that's a debatable pitch.
That one was a little bit low.
Umpire
So our strike zone is starting to expand here in the later innings. And I guess that's probably typical for high school baseball. But that one,
That was
I
almost
wasn't
ankle height.
I wasn't looking at that camera, but I was looking with my eyes right there, and I thought, well, there's ball number 4. And instead, Thomas goes to the dugout. So 2 outs now. And McKinney watches strike 1. Huh.
Wow.
Big cut. Cardinals taking some big swings here against Bird, and Bird's winning the battles.
Yeah, I do think Bird has sped up his pitch just a little bit from the beginning of the game.
Well, that one a little bit low.
Yeah. So maybe as he's getting tired, he's putting less movement on the ball, so he's sending it up there a little bit faster, trying to compensate.
That one's high. 2-2 count now.
Two outs, nobody on base. Need a hit here.
Popped up on the infield, shortstop. Harvey underneath it, makes the catch. And the Cardinals go quietly here. Middle of the order goes down in order. And we will now go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is 4-0 Monticello. Stay tuned, more baseball here's on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live.
Elliott Alignment Incorporated, a second-generation owned business, is a proud sponsor of the Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball program. Located at 1258 Cash Road in Camden, Elliott Alignment offers the best brake jobs around. Rotors are turned with every brake job to ensure quiet brakes every time. Elliott Alignment also offers all front-end part repairs, including shocks, struts, ball joints, and more, and all completed with a camera precision alignment to ensure the longevity of your tires. Give them a call at 870-836-8614 or stop by at 1258 Cash Road in Camden. Elliott Alignment, where your word and a handshake still means something.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Back at Monticello, the Camden Fairview Cardinals and the Monticello Billies. Non-conference baseball game start the season off here. Cardinals trail by 4 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Cardinals going to make a pitching change, bring in the senior, Jackson Bradshaw. Bradshaw, last year he pitched some. He had a total of 7 innings, 7 1/3 innings pitched in 5 games. He was 1-1. And he will take the mound here in relief of Dason Conley. We will close the book on him. Conley finishes 4 innings pitched, 7 hits, 4 runs, 2 earned, 3 strikeouts, no walks. He did hit a batter. So Conley's going to go out to center field. That brings Martavius Thomas into shortstop to take over for Bradshaw there. And Bradshaw is going to take the mound.
Talking to Coach Keith.
Going to have to change his glove. Bradshaw's glove has some white panels on it. And the umpire said, we're not going to do that because that's distracting to the batter. So what do?
Switch with the brother.
Yeah, just switch with your brother. Hey, the third baseman, Max, says, here, son, I got this one. Use this one here.
Yeah, pitching change. It moves Martavius up here to shortstop, and Dason's going to go out there to center field.
All right, so let's get things going here in the bottom of the 5th. We need a clean inning for the Cardinals defensively. Good-looking pitch right there from Bradshaw. I know Bradshaw, look, Bradshaw's had some elbow surgery in the past. He's pitched a lot in his young life. And one of the things,
2 great pitches.
No doubt, he wants to pitch here in high school. And didn't have the best of seasons on the mound last year, but he's coming out looking great. There's 3 straight pitches for a strikeout, and that's got to make you feel good. He looks strong on the mound, and that's a good start for the young man here in his senior season, picking up the strikeout.
Absolutely.
So now that'll bring up Jagger Hines. He's 1 for 1. It's 2 RBIs. And a strike. Boy, I tell you what, Bradshaw is coming out. Said, hey, y'all want some? Here it is. Just hit it.
Yeah.
And they ain't touched it yet. Good pitch, breaking pitch. Oh, they're going to say, umpire says it looped over the zone. That's what did you see his hand?
Yeah.
The umpire said, it just went over the zone. Okay.
Ooh.
There's a strike. He called it a strike. Didn't say that the batter went around, although I think he did that as well. 1-2 count. And there's that one didn't go over the zone. I tell you what, that one fell right beautifully.
That was a good-looking pitch.
That is a good-looking pitch. Bradshaw looking excellent here to start the 2023 season.
Absolutely.
That pitch has got a little snap to it. It's not a looping breaking ball. It's more of a slider kind of feel to it. I don't get to see the back angle because I'm not watching that camera. Neither are y'all. Oh, there it is. That pitch was low, and ball number 1. There's a slow looping ball that broke and fell in front of the plate, so now it's 2-0. Bradshaw trying to get a feel for things, obviously. You like coming out, setting the pace with the fastball. He's done that. Now the batter, Hayden, has seen those. And he comes back with the fastball, jams Hayden. Bradshaw makes the play. Good throw across. And the Cardinals a clean inning. Good job by the Cardinals. And they will take that momentum hopefully into the top of the 6th to try to get some runners across and get this game back into a game. Stay tuned. We got more baseball. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live on YouTube.
Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. The Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call today at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or...
And the Billies in a battle. It's 4-0 Monticello right now. New pitcher on the mound for Monticello. We will get his name in just a moment as soon as that updates. Don't have it yet, but we'll find it. Jackson Bradshaw comes to the plate, and I tell you what, if he'll hit like he just pitched, it's going to be nice. He does swing and pops one out to right field, but the right fielder comes up underneath it, and Romeo makes the catch. I'm going to say it's Romeo.
Romeo.
I'm going to say it's Romeo.
All right.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 6th inning. Brings Landon Morgan to the plate. Morgan 0 for 2. He has a strikeout. First pitch he sees from the new pitcher is a strike. Number 18.
That's a good pitch.
Get his name in a moment.
Kind of down in the zone.
Here's a breaking pitch. That's a good one. I'll tell you what, these two relief pitchers looking really good for both teams.
Definitely. Coming in and doing just what you want a relief pitcher to do.
Throw strikes. That one's a little bit high. That one looped over the zone.
Same as earlier with Jackson.
There's a pitch, and Morgan gets hit. And so that'll give the Cardinals a base runner.
Ben McKinney.
Yep, Ben McKinney comes to the plate. Looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner or a pinch runner, we'll see. Morgan got hit on the left elbow, I believe, and he's not feeling real well. I mean, I don't think he's injured to come out. I think they're going to pinch run to let somebody else run for him, but he was rubbing that elbow pretty good. All right, we got Quentin Browning coming in, sophomore. He will come in, courtesy run for Morgan.
And this is a young Cardinal team, a lot of sophomores, a lot of freshmen this year. Only, what, 5 seniors?
5 seniors, 2 juniors.
5 seniors, 2 juniors, so a really young team. See for the Cardinals.
First pitch is a strike.
Good pitch, a little bit inside. Kind of right there at the hands. It's a hard pitch to swing on.
Ball popped foul out of play. We are in the top of the 6th. 4-0 is the score. If you've just joined us, Monticello put one across in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Cardinals trying to do something here in the 6th. They've had a runner at first, one runner stranded at third in the first inning. We had the bases loaded a couple of innings ago. Couldn't do nothing with that. That pitch kind of runs inside, close to hitting McKinney.
This pitcher's kind of been low and out and then back inside. That one go hit him in the helmet.
Hits him in the helmet.
Way to take that pitch.
So Cardinals with a couple of runners here. And that brings up the freshman Bryant. Coach for Monticello going to come out, take a visit. Reminds us again to thank all of our Booster Club sponsors, our home run and the Grand Slam sponsors. We really do appreciate you because what you do is you provide for these young men. Arkansas Pulpwood, Elliott Alignment, Jimmy's Cycle and Tractor, Morrison's Pharmacy, Reynolds Construction, Simple Accounting Services, the Lewis Clinic. We do appreciate you, of course, Farmers Bank and Trust, who not only is a Booster Club sponsor for the Cardinals, but they are also main sponsor for this broadcast. They help us get things going, help us to get where we're going, help us not to be hungry. That's a good thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 3rd year we've been doing this, and hopefully we have improved every year, and it'll keep getting better. We'll see how it goes. Right now, we need this score to get better. It's 4-0. Cardinals need some runners to cross. That pitch, a strike to Bryant. Bryant didn't like it, shook his head. It was up at the top of the zone. Bryant, pretty tall young man. wearing number 11. Ball's lifted high out to left field. Left fielder can't see it. He doesn't know where it is. It's going to fall short, way short. We should have a runner across already. Browning is going to come in and score. And so on the base hit by Jaden Bryant, he'll get an RBI, and this thing will be a 4-1 ball game. I tell you, I know, man, Bill, I tell you, it's one of those situations you don't want to give up. He could be faking like he couldn't see it and then catch it and double you up. I totally get it. So you did the right thing. You run halfway, you watch. But had we realized it, we'd have scored probably 2 right there.
Yeah.
But, hey.
I agree.
Game's still going. Good hit by Brian. I mean, it was a pop-up for sure, but, hey, it's a hit, base hit.
Yeah.
Give him one for his high school career.
Great, yeah, it's a great way to start the season for the freshman.
And that brings up Dylan Wendling, and we need the senior here to capitalize on the mistake. So it doesn't go down as an error because he never got to the ball. Heck, he was 30 yards from the ball. He had no idea where that baseball went. Bryant almost picked off.
That was close.
Almost picked off, and he did not come back head first. He came back with his feet and was able to navigate around the tag.
Looked like it kind of was trying to decide whether to dive for the base.
What do I do here?
Yeah.
He wasn't expecting it as the first baseman's playing back, but he pushed up on him. Here's the pitch in the dirt.
Good move there by the catcher to get down on that pitch.
Both these catchers have played really good baseball.
Absolutely,
they are very solid behind the plate.
Yeah.
This is Tristan White for Monticello, and, of course, Carson McKinney for the Cardinals. 1-1 count, 1 out, runners at first and second. One's already across for the Cardinals. Wendling takes one inside. I think the umpires, he hasn't moved yet. I mean, he has still not moved. I think he's trying to figure out what he should have called a strike or a ball there.
Yeah. I think we had some of the same thing happen here last year.
That is a strike, though.
Good pitch.
That was a good pitch. So a 2-2 count. Cardinals trying to show a little life here in the top of the 6th. Swing and a miss.
Good cut there by Wendling. Just couldn't make contact with the ball.
And that brings up the top of the order with 2 outs. Would be great, if nothing else, to scratch another here. Try to close this gap a little bit before we go to the 7th inning. And the man to do it, Dason Conley. Conley comes up. He's 0 for 3 with strikeout on the day. He digs in here at the top of the order. Going to try to get Ben McKinney around to score. Pitch outside, ball 1. Monticello kind of has the same problem the Cardinals do. Their lights are low. Our lights are low at home as well. There's a pitch for a strike. He just couldn't see that one. When that ball gets above those lights, it's hard to find the ball. If you don't see it, get up above the lights.
Yeah.
And that the left fielder did not. Brown was not able to see it. Here's the 1-1. That's way high. Yeah, Monticello has a nice facility. They redid. I think they had turf here, and 2 years ago they had revamped and got grass back. It looks pretty good shape right now. They've added they had added some water sprinklers. I remember we played here a couple years ago, and it had lines where the water sprinklers were, but it looks pretty good. There's a ball popped up to the right side. First baseman, he goes back on the grass, giving chase. Second baseman's there. First baseman makes the catch, and that will end the threat. Runners will be stranded at first and second. Cardinals do get a run across, though. Puts the score 4-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic. Located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building, the Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call today at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic.
At Farmers Bank and Trust, we know banking isn't always top of mind. You've got other things to focus on, like getting the kids to soccer practice or mowing the lawn or grocery shopping. But our products and services are designed to fit your schedule and needs. From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Beautiful evening for baseball. February the 27th. It feels like March the 27th outside.
It does.
It is a great afternoon. 67 degrees here in Monticello. The sun is down now. Lights are on, and we are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Of this ball game, and Jackson Bradshaw back to work. Goodness gracious, this young man is.
And keeping pace, too. He's right back up on the mound. He's ready to go again.
He sure is.
Next pitch comes.
That's a little low. In fact, you was talking about getting right back up on the mound. The umpire says, no, you didn't give him time.
Yeah, he's moving pretty quick. I mean, he's staying ready.
This is pitcher versus pitcher here. There's a ball driven. Woo! Now that ball was hammered, but it is foul. That ball would have been gone plenty, but it.
Great hit.
So now what do? That man was way out in front of that fastball right there. What you do right here is you come with a little bit of breaking ball and make him go to a knee.
Now slow it down a little bit.
He does it. Woo! Right there. Got him.
Great pitch.
That is a beautiful pitch by Bradshaw. That's a headsy pitch right there. He didn't try to come back and challenge him. He saw what just happened, and he brings the breaking pitch. And the young man, the batter, he couldn't lay off of it. He just couldn't lay off of it, and he goes to the bench. And that's how you pitch right there, young people. That is it right there.
Right
Brooks
back
Bowman.
to work. Oh, that was a good pitch.
Brooks Bowman to the plate. He is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Fastball inside, ball 2. I still don't have a name for the batter that just batted, he's a pitcher, so I don't know what his name is. That's a strike right there.
The last couple, he's tried to kind of stay low, a little bit outside the zone maybe.
Right there, going to give up a base runner as the breaking pitch dives in on the lefty, and that will put Bowman on first base. So the first base runner against Bradshaw this evening with 1 out here. And that'll bring up Tristan White. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. Runner going, ball hit to the right side, out of the reach of the dive from Morgan. It's a base hit. Bowman's going to make his way around to third base, so a little hit and run action right there. And
courtesy runner's going to come in over here on first.
Hey, yeah, they're going to go over here and tag him because they did not call him. There's no time called.
Is that an out?
There's nobody on base. No time was called. There's no time called, and now we're not real sure what's going to happen. The ball is at first base. There was no time called. They were going to do a courtesy runner, but the guy at first base, the batter White, he just takes off walking off the base towards the dugout, excuse me. But I don't think the umpire in the field was paying attention. He had turned around and walked away.
That's some great thinking
by the Cardinals. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Good heads-up play. Why is it we always have this at Monticello? I mean, it seems like every year, the last 2 years, we've had this, and now here it is again. This is a play. So now they're going to say he's safe, and courtesy runner's call. Now Coach Keith is going to want an explanation, and I would too.
Yeah.
He's going to say, wait a second. If no time was called, and you don't just take off walking to the dugout. Huh.
Only thing we're missing this year is Carmody to come out and call for conflict. Yeah.
You have a point.
Yeah, I was just thinking, man, if Carmody was here, this would be the moment.
Coach Carmody was not a big fan of coming to Monticello.
No, he wasn't. He's quite a character.
Now Coach Keith, he wants to talk to the field umpire because he wants his explanation. And I think this is a great call. I mean, it's a big point in the game. We're down by 3. If he's out, if they were to call him out, which I don't think they will overturn this, but he takes off from the base, and we could go back and maybe watch it if the cameras were there, and he comes towards the dugout without being time called. You go over tag him, he's out. Well, then that's 2 outs. You got to run at third base, and you're in a better situation. Where right now it's going to be runners at the corners with 1 out.
I mean, you could tell Coach Keith is not happy with this call.
Oh, absolutely not. And I mean,
you can't blame him. That's a great heads-up play by the Cardinals to read that and make that move.
But it seems I
guess we'll see. Nothing?
No change.
No change.
I mean, they're not. Once they had already discussed it, there's no change. But the umpire in the field, I don't think he was even paying attention to the fact the runner was over here.
I think he shifted his attention over here to the runner that was on third and went around with that.
Check on the runner. He's back safely at first base.
They last year, it's number 21. He courtesy ran for Monticello quite a bit.
Coach Keith wants to visit with his pitcher. It's a big spot in the game. You really want to keep this a 3-run game going into the 7th. So you want to keep an eye on that runner at first. You want to keep him there to keep that double play in order, but you also can't do it at the expense of throwing the ball away, letting a runner score, and then this young man getting over to third, and you're really in a pickle. So Cardinals got to play some heads-up baseball right here. Everybody's got to be thinking, and that's what coaches tell them, I can imagine. Hey, think about what you're doing. Yeah. Understand the plan here. What is our purpose? What are we trying to do? Keep the runners here, make the outs, make the sure outs, protect the baseball. Let's don't make stupid plays and throw it away.
You want to keep the ball controlled here. Don't let it get out of reach.
Bradshaw, his first little stressful situation, and these Billies know he's going to throw strikes or know he's thrown strikes today. Romeo at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. He tries to bunt it, and it is foul. Almost stayed right there in front of the plate, but it is a foul ball. He is 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Now working with an 0-1 count. Bradshaw, long look. Comes home. There's a bunt right back to him. The throw to the plate is offline. And Bowman's going to be safe. The runners are all going to advance. And that's one of those, it was a pretty much a suicide squeeze as the runner Bowman was headed down the line on the bunt. The bunt went up the third base line. Bradshaw tried to barehand it. He did make the throw home. It was offline, goes to the backstop, and that puts the runners over at second and third with still just 1 out. So back to a 4-run game, and the Cardinals are not out of this jam yet.
This Monticello dugout's making a whole lot of noise down here below us. Don't know if y'all can hear that through our mics or not.
Pitch to the backstop, and there's another run. So what you didn't need to happen has happened for the Cardinals. And this is an early season test and an early lesson for the Cardinals. Hey, mistakes happen. You got to learn to play through them. You got to push those off and go to the next one.
Yeah, just keep
but
moving.
You can't take that. You can't take that mentality to the next pitch, because then you overthrow it because you're trying too hard, or you're anxious, don't want to give up a hit, and so then you walk away. It could be a lot of different ways that can happen. You just got to play the next pitch.
Absolutely.
And it's a tough thing to do for anybody. These high schoolers, young men, are facing big challenge in this. There's a foul ball out of play. And this is a test that they need to learn from, taking it into the rest of the season. Because I'm going to tell you, we haven't talked about it today. The Cardinals have changed conferences, as we mentioned. We're not playing Monticello in the conference this year. We're playing Monticello for fun,
Pretty
basically.
much, yeah.
Conference is going to be a challenge. One of the best teams in the state, Arkadelphia. You'll have Nashville, Ashdown. There's a breaking pitch, falls below the zone. You've got Magnolia will be there, Malvern. These are teams that have played some excellent baseball throughout the years, and for sure lately Arkadelphia has been a powerhouse the last few years. There's
Sure
the ball.
have.
So you're going to have to clean some of this stuff up because, you know, right now we're not hitting the ball well. Hopefully that will come, but we need to be able to pitch and play some really good defense. And some of that, a lot of that comes between the ears.
It does, you're right.
And these guys can get there. There's a lot of talent on this baseball team. Here's a good pitch, strike from Bradshaw. Full count now to Bowman. Excuse me.
That's a way to come back after a pitch that got by and
I think this
make
is
something out of it. Oh,
There's a pitch in the dirt, and that's going to be a walk.
just as I say that.
Maybe that's Harvey.
Back to the same position we were to start off.
That's right. And hey, and knowing what we've seen from Monticello the last couple of years, it would not surprise me for them to lay down another bunt right here.
Yeah, I agree. Last year,
Warren
it was
Pennington.
like that. Yeah, last year it was like that. They, they kept going for runs, whatever it took.
Well, it's kind of one of those things you either make them correct it, runner going, throw down, it goes to the outfield, runner's going to score from third. So I don't know if that was the throw wasn't great. It was short of the bag. Jeffis was there in line, but Martavius was there at the bag. It bounced past Jeffis over the glove of Thomas into the outfield. Runner Harvey safe at second. The runner Romeo comes in to score. It's now 7-1. Now the bunt is going to be laid down. It's going to go foul. Limit mistakes. You know, you're talking about bunting. A couple of years ago, we were playing against, I think it was Bauxite in the regional tournament in Nashville. And I don't remember how many times they bunted in that game.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Just continuously bunted because we couldn't stop it. We couldn't figure out what to do. And you make mistakes, and that just compounds the issue.
Yeah.
So, hey, it's what, look back to second. He's back safely. (7-1) is the score. Monticello's put 3 up here in the inning. Ball in the dirt. Kenny blocks it.
It's had a couple like that here in this last couple of batters. A couple of balls just bouncing off the plate.
Bradshaw came in the fifth inning, Set them down in order. There's a ball lifted out to left field. Wendling giving chase, comes up, makes the catch. Out number 2. Came in this inning and has had a little struggle in the field. He's pitched well.
Sure has.
He struck out the first batter he saw, but then a hit by pitch. Never good to give free passes. A single, an error, a walk.
Good pitch there for a strike.
And then I'm trying to see a fly out there. 0-1 count to the batter, Brown. Good breaking pitch, falls out of the zone though. That one had too much movement outside. Runner going, pitch inside, throw down. He's not gonna get the tag on him. Throw was there. Bradshaw, he snagged it, but he did not make the tag. And so now the runner, Harvey.
Yeah, it looks like we have somebody back there throwing a little bullpen. That back left, Jonathan, if you can see that.
I do see that.
Not sure who that is, but
That ball comes inside to Brown.
I think that might be McKinney back there.
Foul ball.
2-2 with 2 outs. 7-1. It's the bottom of the 6th inning.
Just off the plate for ball number 3.
Man, this Monticello team is really fired up.
There's
Great
a strike,
pitch.
and Bradshaw gets out of the inning with the strikeout, leaves a runner stranded, but 3 runs do cross, and makes it a little bit harder for the Cardinals. They're down 7-1 as we go to the top of the 7th inning. Got a lot of work to do. Stay tuned. We'll bring it to you right here on YouTube. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live.
It's not every day when you need a bulldozer or a load of gravel, but when you do, call Reynolds Construction Services. No job is too big or too small for Jonathan Reynolds and his crew. From topsoil to field dirt and even gravel, they can haul it all. Reynolds Construction Services can also spread that dirt or gravel. Need a road or driveway? They can do that. Spreading topsoil in your yard? Yep, they can do that. A pad for a house, building, or garage? They can do that too. Give Reynolds Construction Services a call for all of your dirt and dozer needs. 870-807-1491. Go Cards.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
All right, we are back here for the top of the 7th inning. Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball. Cardinals got some work to do. It's 7-1. And the first pitch is taken inside by the new batter, pinch hitter Mari Utsi. This is a freshman, left-handed batter. He is digging in here, batting for Grant Jeffers. He watches strike 1. Little freshman getting a little action here.
Yeah, another freshman out here. It's part of that really young lineup.
He watches strike 2. There's a ball ripped down the third base line, just foul. That ball looks like it was a little outside, and he held his hands back, took it right the other way, just a little bit behind it, but a good sharp hit by the young freshman. And
way to stay alive up there at the plate.
that's right.
See what he can do right here.
Breaking pitch way outside.
Way to watch
2-2
that.
count. Thomas is on deck. Kenny in the hole. Cardinals, one at a time. That's all you can think about here. Can't get them all back in one at a time. There's a pitch high. Good job by Utsi, and works the count full.
Now we need to see that the fighting spirit he had a second ago, keeping himself alive at the plate.
That one just a little outside,
good
and
eye.
he's going to draw the walk, and a good job by the freshman. And that's what you got to have as base runners. He comes to first base, and that brings up Martavius Thomas, the talented senior, batting from the left side. He's been kind of quiet tonight. Let's see if he can't make a little noise here.
We'd love to see it.
Utsi with a good lead. Check on him over here at first base. There is a window jam right in my way of first base.
Yeah, I got one here.
I
so
turn
can
and
see
look,
better.
and all I see is a window jam. I have to lean, so I didn't see it at first. Short lead for Utsi. Pitch coming home. That's a strike to Thomas.
Looked like a good breaking pitch to me.
Big cut, fouled out of play. Thomas has had a few of those cuts and fouled them back behind the plate. He's getting a little underneath it, not squaring that ball up, and we'd like to see him square one up right here. But the count is against him. 0-2 count here. Here's the pitch. Just a little bit high.
Same sort of pitch that got Udsey on base a second ago.
We are glad you have joined us tonight. Looking forward to a great season. Like to see a win here if we can pull it out. We've got a lot of work to do, but still got 3 outs to go. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Ball is gonna get down. Good job by Utsey to slide in there. He thought the ball got away. He took off running for second. The catcher made a great play in the dirt. His throw was a little short of the bag, and the shortstop could not make the catch nor the tag. So now the Cardinals with the runner in scoring position. 2-2 count. There's a pitch. Strike 3. No argument from Thomas. He walks back to the dugout, and that brings up Carson McKinney.
They are making a lot of noise down here, boys. I don't know what they're saying.
I'm policing my mouth. That's what I'm doing. There's a pitch outside.
You can tell they wanted it. But
sometimes you just have to just rein it in and don't say what you're thinking.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, they're winning. It's hard to say much, but.
That's right.
Big cut by McKinney. He misses it right there. It's 1-1. Breaking pitch. McKinney's way out in front of it.
You know, it'd be really nice if one of those would just roll straight down that third base line, get by the first baseman, or third baseman. I mean, oof. Oh, my goodness. It's been a night. It's been a night.
It's all right, man. It's all right.
Yeah, let's just get a ball somewhere out in the field. I don't know.
By somebody.
Anybody.
That one's high, 2-2. Big drive out to right center field. Right fielder's there, though. He makes the catch. Well, they had McKinney played just right. The right fielder was way over in the gap, and that was right to the right fielder, Romeo. They played him well. You can't do anything about that. It was a hard shot by McKinney. Now it's 2 outs. Cardinals down to their last runner at second base. Jackson Bradshaw to the plate. Bradshaw, he has gone 0 for 3 with a strikeout. He's going to lift one out to center field, and that ball is going to be caught on a dive by the center fielder, Hayden, and that will end the ball game. A good hit by Bradshaw, but a better play by the center fielder, Hayden, and that will end it for this one. Cardinals lose it in 7-1. We will take a break, come back, give you some stats, and tell you a little bit more about it. Stay tuned. This is Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live.
Here in South Arkansas, there is timber everywhere. When you need someone to manage your timber, you want someone you can trust. Arkansas Pulpwood is a family-owned business that has been operating for 49 years. They are the timber experts. Whether you are buying or selling timber in timberland, or you are looking for someone to manage what you have, Arkansas Pulpwood is the answer. Give John Dawson III a call at 870-231-6405 and see how Arkansas Pulpwood can put a little cha-ching in your wallet. Arkansas Pulpwood is a proud sponsor of Camden Fairview Cardinals baseball.
Elliott Alignment Incorporated, a second-generation owned business, is a proud sponsor of the Camden Fairview Cardinal baseball program. Located at 1258 Cash Road in Camden, Elliott Alignment offers the best brake jobs around. Rotors are turned with every brake job to ensure quiet brakes every time. Elliott Alignment also offers all front-end part repairs, including shocks, struts, ball joints, and more, and all completed with a camera precision alignment to ensure the longevity of your tires. Give them a call at 870-836-8614 or stop by at 1258 Cash Road in Camden. Elliott Alignment, where your word and a handshake still means something.
Dr. Jonathan Lewis and nurse practitioner Brandy Martisic want to care for all of your medical needs at the Lewis Clinic, located at 430 Magnolia Road in Dr. McFarland's office building. The Lewis Clinic is open from 8:30 to 12 and 1:30 to 5 Monday through Friday. They will care for all of your needs with a little TLC. Give them a call today at 870-836-5709 to schedule your next sick or wellness visit. They offer DOT physicals and occupational health exams. That is all at the Lewis Clinic.
Do you need an experienced tax professional to help you minimize what you owe or maximize this year's refund? With over 35 years of experience, Simple Accounting is here to help. They provide expert tax management services for both new and established businesses, as well as accounting, bookkeeping, and payroll services. Call or go by Simple Accounting for a consultation today. You can find them at 116 AG Avenue or give them a call at 870-836-6914.
When you need a home run pharmacy, swing by Morrison's Pharmacy in Camden. With over 49 years of experience, 2 locations, and 4 pharmacists, Morrison's is a 5-tool pharmacy. You can stop in and visit the friendly staff at Morrison's and shop around while you wait. Morrison's also has a convenient drive-thru at both locations. Can't get out? Morrison's can deliver. Morrison's Pharmacy is located on the 278 bypass next to Atwoods, or drive by the Clinic Pharmacy inside Washita Valley Family Clinic on Cash Road. You'll definitely get the win with Morrison's Pharmacy, a proud supporter of Cardinal baseball.
From online and mobile banking to convenient hours and locations, Farmers Bank and Trust is easy banking for busy living. To learn more, stop by your local branch today or visit myfarmers.bank.
Back in Monticello here on this Monday afternoon, the Cardinals fall in their opener of the 2023 season, 7-1 to Monticello. The Cardinals struggle to get anything happening at the plate, and some errors late in the ball game stretched the lead for Monticello, and that allowed them to pull away to a comfortable 7-1 victory here in the opener of the 2023 season. Winning pitcher for Monticello, Easton Bird. He pitched well in 5 innings of work. He had a relief pitcher come in. We do not have his name, but he pitched well also. For the Cardinals, the losing pitcher was Dason Connolly. He goes down. He pitched 4 innings, gave up 7 hits, 4 runs. 2 of those were earned, 3 strikeouts, and he hit a batter. Jackson Bradshaw came in relief, looked good early. Some errors in the next inning kind of skewed his numbers a little bit. His ERA still 0. He gave up only 1 hit, 3 runs, though. None of them were earned. 4 strikeouts and 1 walk. He pitched well in relief for the Cardinals, something the Cardinals are going to need throughout this 2023 campaign. Cardinals, again, just couldn't get much going at the plate. Their only run coming in the in the 6th inning on a pop-up that was not caught by the left fielder. Jaden Bryant got one high above the lights, and it fell in front of the left fielder. And that allowed Quentin Brannon, who was pinch running or courtesy running, he came around to score the lone run for the Cardinals. They had a run on 2 hits, 4 errors in the ball game for Monticello, 7 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors. The game started early, a little bit early on the clock, and Monticello got things going early. Bill scoring that 1 run in the first. They scored 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Cardinals, again, they answered in the 6th with a run and made things a little bit interesting But
Yeah.
then those 3 runs in the 6th really just kind of killed the momentum the Cardinals had. The Cardinals, hey, a tough start to the season. One of the things we talked about in that 6th inning, and I'll just repeat it just to be repeating it in a sense, but saying we've got to limit mistakes. You know, Coach Keith came out and talked to his infielders with those runners at the corners, and I don't know what he said, but I can imagine some of that discussion is, you think about where we're going with the ball. If they bunt it here, if they do this, if they try a steal, whatever, think about what we're doing. And a bunt was laid down on wasn't watching the runner at third base. It was either a safety squeeze or a suicide squeeze, but he was down the line in a hurry. Bunt went down the third base line, a great bunt by Romeo. And Bradshaw, he charged it barehanded, just couldn't make the throw home. And that really changed the momentum in the game to give up those 3 runs. All in all, not a bad start to the season. You see what you got a little bit in some pitching. You see that you're going to have some freshman help. You're going to need it for sure.
Definitely.
Bryant played great in right field. Covered his ground fantastic. Got the hit. He actually made contact a couple times and had some good contact. You had Utsi come in. He drew a walk there in the 7th inning. That's a big spot to do that in. We're going to need some of our upperclassmen, though. They're going to have to do well, improve at the plate. I'm talking about Jeffers, Thomas, McKinney, Bradshaw. They all 0 for 3, 0 for 3, 0 for 3. Dylan Windling 0 for 1. He did draw a walk and got hit by a pitch. Got to have those upperclassmen.
Yeah.
They're going to have to do their work at the plate and to help this team offensively coming up into this conference season, which starts next week against Hope. We got a tournament this weekend.
Absolutely.
You know, Bill, I was telling you earlier about the conference. I'll shape that out real quick before we close up, get ready for the JV game. Camden Fairview moves into the 4A conference. That's going to include Magnolia, we're very familiar with.
We are.
Going to include DeQueen, Hope, Arkadelphia, Nashville, Malvern, and Ashdown. Those last 4 teams, they are good baseball. Well,
really.
It's just a totally different conference from the 8-4A that we've been playing in.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you're trying to make it to state, trying to make it to regional. You got to finish in the top 4. We're going to have to hit better here in this season if we're going to do that against a very tough conference. But it's early, and we got a lot of time to learn. Coach Keith will get those boys out there, and he will try to motivate them in the right way and see if we can't turn things around. Our next game for the varsity will be on Thursday, and I do not have a schedule handy. I think we're playing at 2:30 against Liberty ILO, but we'll see if we can't get something posted for that.
Sounds right.
The 2 games on Thursday, 1 on Friday. We'll have those games hopefully here on Camden Fairview Cardinals Baseball Live on YouTube. We are so glad that you were with us. We hope you enjoyed it. We look forward to seeing you again on Thursday. Now, we are going to shut this broadcast down. We'll start another one up. For all of you that want to watch these JV boys play and get some action, we will send out a link here in a moment on our Facebook page, or you can just subscribe to our channel, and you will get and then hit the notification so that you know that when we go live, you'll know exactly where that is or when that is. Also, if you will, give us a thumbs up. I know I'm not trying to be a YouTuber here, but we like to know if things are going well.
Absolutely.
And hopefully they are. We appreciate you for watching. Appreciate all of our sponsors, our donors for the Baseball Booster Club, and thanks to Farmers Bank and Trust for all that they have done as well. For Jason Thomas and Bill Lewis, I am Jonathan Wolf saying so long from Monticello. We will see you next time.